Thank you for considering participating in our research study. Please watch all of the video content in this short survey to make sure you are fully informed about what participation will involve, so that you can then make an informed decision about whether you wish to continue and take part in the study itself. Firstly, a little bit about what we are researching. Fitness tests that assess your muscular strength and your jumping and landing technique are commonly used to try to gauge what sort of training would reduce the likelihood of you becoming injured. However, most of this research has been conducted in male populations, and we know that the injury risk of female athletes is very different to males because of the different anatomy, physiology, and the lower likelihood that they've had access to strength and conditioning that might help reduce the risk of injury.
This study is a preliminary work in a much larger project which has been sponsored by Hawkin Dynamic. They have worked with the likes of the NFL and the NBA. This will form part of my doctoral research, which has been supported by an experienced research team. For this project, we'll be testing female athletes of different ages, sports, and playing ability to determine the normal levels of performance from these tests. To be eligible to take part in this study, you must fulfill this list of inclusion criteria. Participation will involve attendance at least one training session, most likely at your sports club or gym, but you may also be invited to attend at Cardiff Metropolitan University campus. The entire testing session should last no longer than 2 hours. As with all sports participation, there is a small risk of injury involved. However, this will be considerably less than your typical sports participation.
All strength and jump testing data will be collected using Hawkin Dynamics proprietary software and saved into the Hawkin Cloud system. Only myself and Johnny Morley will be able to log into the account on Hawkin's Cloud that houses the data, and therefore no other parties, including Hawkin Dynamics staff, will be able to see the data or identify participants. Anonymised data will be downloaded from Hawkin Cloud and uploaded to Figshare to be able to be used by other researchers around the world as part of Hawkin Dynamics' commitment to open science. No personal information such as name, date of birth or contact details will be included in this publicly available data. Therefore, no participants will be identifiable. The Hawkin Cloud is fully GDPR compliant, and further details of their data safety policies can be found on the link below this video. We will also be collecting data regarding your height and body mass. This data will be stored on a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet saved on Johnny Morley's University OneDrive account. This account is password protected and only accessible by Johnny himself. These tests will be conducted with privacy to avoid sharing outcomes with other participants on the testing day. Information collected in this survey will also be housed on a cloud-based system called Qualtrics, which is endorsed by Cardiff Metropolitan University's cybersecurity policies. This data will be downloaded and also saved onto Johnny Morley's University OneDrive account.
Now that you understand what participation will involve, you can decide whether you would like to take part. If you do, please complete the questions below and sign the form to consent to performing the tests and data to be used for research purposes. If you agree to take part now but change your mind about participating prior to or during data collection, you are more than within your right to withdraw. Should you change your mind once data analysis has been performed, it may not be possible to withdraw all of your data. However, any personal information will be deleted. If you do not wish to take part in this study, you can close the website and no other action is required. If you require any other information, you can contact myself or Jason Pedley on the emails on the screen. If you would like to contact somebody outside of the research team, then contact sportethics@cardiffmet.ac.uk.